The artworks that you're about to see are some of the inspiring landscapes created by 9 of the masters who paved the ground for modern art. These are landscapes that reflect deeper truth that lies beyond the surface. They are presented to guide you, transmit your feeling and emotion through viewing, appreciating, or creating inspiring paintings. Our journey begins with the artworks of American master Georgio Koff. What makes her landscapes unique is how she reflects her appreciation for nature as a way of self-expression. O'Keeffe's landscape paintings are tributes to the sensual vitality and ecstasy of nature. She uses natural and organic shapes to produce images that show similarity between the shapes of nature and the human body. She sees and paints total unity of the feminine and nature by painting female genitalia in a metaphoric form. Our next inspiring artist is Henri Rousseau, a French artist whose inspiring landscapes lead us into another world. Rousseau's landscapes seem naive and amateurish in the first glance. But when we go beyond the initial judgment, they evoke a sense of mystery and eccentricity in us. Rousseau paints landscapes in a non-realistic scale. They have dreamlike quality for their ambiguous spaces and featuring wild animals and lush vegetation. In his landscapes, Rousseau creates a fascinating blend of nature with his own experience and imagination. Our next inspiring artist is Lawren Harris, a Canadian master whose landscapes are infused with a deep sense of spirituality. They display a certain mood that deals with human emotion. Harris intentionally eliminates the unnecessary elements to reduce nature to its fundamental basics. He restricts the range of his colors to make his compositions elegantly minimalist. His landscapes are evocative and haunting. There is a holiness about them that can only be felt. They connect heavens to earth. There is interplay of what we see outside of us with our own response to it. The next artist is Vincent Van Gogh, a Dutch painter who created some of the most remarkable paintings of all times. His landscapes reflect his direct mental, physical, and spiritual experience in a lyrical way. Every one of his canvases shows his deep love for nature. His landscapes are imaginative, for they've been created through the eyes of love. They display certain mood that deals with highest human emotion. Van Gogh's landscapes express how he views each scene and reflects it through his mind and his heart. He paints the romantic image of the tortured artist. His paintings show the inner spirituality of man and nature. Our next artist is Sidney Long, an Australian master who combines elements of reality and feeling with mythological subject matters. Instead of painting nature in a representational way, he transforms it into a field of emotion and sensation. Sidney Long creates a lyrical vision of nature. His landscapes are imaginative. They are a fusion of contemplative, philosophical, and partially metaphysical artworks. He enjoys venturing into abstraction more than concrete realism. Long strives for soulful and elegant traces of the spirit of the land. Nature in Long's landscapes is formed into a sensual dance of enveloping patterns with clouds. The next artist is Paul Gauguin, a French master who paints the reality of nature rather than imitation of it. His landscapes show the artist's deep love for nature. They reflect emotions and ideas instead of representing the natural world in a realistic or impressionistic way. Gauguin rejects the conventions of naturalism. He uses simplified forms to express abstract ideas. He combines form and feeling with reality and his own inner subjectivity. Gauguin is infatuated with color. He enjoys living freely in nature. He uses flowing contours and intense colors to express the joy and serenity inspired by the lavish and untamed beauty of nature. Another artist whose landscapes are inspiring is Thompson, a Canadian artist who depicts nature in a poetic way while reflecting his own direct experience. His landscapes are imaginative, for they were created through the eyes of love. They display certain mood that deals with human emotion. Thompson's interest is in showing nature's moods, seasons, and weather changes. He reflects this in the stunning contrast that he creates between gentle background colors and vibrant, pure hues in the foreground. Thompson's landscapes are painted without limitations of conventional artistic norm. Another artist is Gustav Klimt, an Austrian painter who created many inspiring landscapes in addition to his sensual portraits of women. In his landscapes, Klimt fuses the elements of reality and feeling with decorative subject matters. Instead of painting nature in a representational way, he transforms it into a field of emotion and sensation. His landscapes are mesmerizing and harmonious. They shimmer with color and light. Klimt goes beyond the natural look in his landscapes by adding decorative motifs to create a lyrical vision of nature. His landscapes have a unique effect as he combines realism with abstraction in the same painting. Another artist whose landscape paintings evoke our inner feeling is Felix Vallotton, a Swiss-French painter who painted radiant and shimmering landscapes in semi-abstract scenes. Vallotton's landscapes reveal a world to us that is beyond our visible and perceptible reality. He gives more attention to emotional vitality of nature than the actual topographical representation of it. His landscapes are mystical. They are detached from any literal concern about nature. They're entirely based on emotions that nature has generated in him. If you're inspired to create a landscape that reflects the deeper truth beyond the surface, you are welcome to send the image of your painting to info@rassouli.com for an artistic review and guidance.